Middle school through high school are the important years that my literacy was impacted. I grew up in a monolingual family with 2 older siblings. Although we were never taught how to speak another language early on, literacy and learning all together were very important to my family. My dad and my mom both went to very good schools and promoted reading at an early age, especially with my older brother and sister. I was the younger one, just watching them compete with who could finish a Harry Potter book faster. They stayed up all night just to see who could finish it first. They were competing with reading at home, and that continued on with their grades at school as they got older. Growing up with such intelligent, competitive siblings, I, of course, compared myself to them and was compared to them even by a teacher sometimes. When I was in high school is when my brother and sister started to get into some very prestigious schools. At that point, I was just in awe, but it did not push my competitiveness until high school. In high school, I was competing with the thought of my siblings in mind. I strived to get good grades so I could be in the ring with them, and also so I would not let anyone down, parents or teachers or even myself. When it came to applying to schools is when it kicked into full effect, with the reminder of their intelligence. In the end, it helped me to become a better student and strive to the best of my ability. Thinking back on it, my family was a huge literacy sponsor for myself and my siblings. They wanted to make reading fun and wanted us to learn how to read and write and make it into friendly competition. Competition is in fact a game itself. There are rules such as no cheating and you can't cross some lines, and there's an objective too. It is to beat the other person and show that you are better. Another game that impacted my literacy was being in the discourse community that was the high school swim team. It was very competitive, and my coach took it seriously and expected us to do the same. We could compete against other teams and even ourselves to be our own times. Just like any other game, there were defined rules of where to place our hands and how exactly to do our strokes. Swimming can be a different language to some. Some may ask, what is a 500 fly? By being in this discourse community for years, you learn the language and what everything stands for. Also, 5:30 a.m. practices before school taught me the principle of discipline. Learning discipline in swimming came back to school and learning. Especially now in college, discipline and hard work is something that is very important and that you use every day.